Hey, this is Tina with a reading for Aries. So this is your Pisces new moon reading. Yeah, that's March 10th. So it'll go for the March 10th and 2 weeks after. Um, yeah, so the Pisces new moon is about spiritual growth, creativity, time of reflection. It's time to connect with your inner self, to transform and heal. So for you, I feel like, so if you are good enough, full moon in Virgo, which we just had. So something may have ended at that time. And then we have this Leo card in Leo. Self-confidence to create. So I feel like this has to do with your worth and your confidence, okay? You may have been in some sort of, because we have twin flame here. So you may have been in some sort of connection and you're finally seeing like colors. I don't know. I don't know if this person's blocked right now. Definitely seeing somebody's true colors here, okay? Because you probably can't see. We have the devil here. I'm almost getting like this energy of a person who comes in and love bombs and then pulls back their energy and then goes back and forth doing that. Like you've been stuck in this for quite some time, but I feel like you're moving on from it. I feel like you're finally like seeing the truth in something, because also Pisces is a Neptune energy and it can be like a very illusion energy. So like rose colored glasses, but you're seeing something now, because that's your next step. We have the Queen of Swords. So that's about truth, clarity. This person is setting boundaries. They definitely, you don't come at them the wrong way. They're going to chop off your head with that sword. So that could be the energy you're going, this is the next step. So this is the energy that you're going into. Right now, we're kind of juggling. We're still in this. So this time frame is probably going to bring you out of this energy. So we're very restricted. The Eight of Swords. This is self-imposed. Like we're overthinking. We have anxiety. We're juggling. We can't, we're going back and forth in our mind here. Like, should I talk to this person? Should I not talk to them? Like that type of energy. Should I, let go of this? That's where you are currently. In the past, you did move on. So, like, maybe that's the thing. It's been difficult. I do see where you have learned something here and you've moved on. You have taken your energy back, or this person did. I'm not sure who did what. Very stingy with their energy. If that's you, good. Like, so you did see something in the past, but maybe it's still been difficult to totally let it go. Because it looks like there's some sort of codependence or addiction to this person. And then here, this energy, it's like you've been slowly building, you're focusing on your stability, which is good. But what is this? Knight of Pentacles. Slowly been moving on. Yeah, healing, slowly healing. And what is the Queen of Swords? Unless you're finally gonna like communicate it, because this can be a card of communication. What is the Queen of Swords? Oh, we have a very manipulative energy here. You're seeing it clearly now. Like you can't go back. You're either this person's going to betray you in some way, or you're seeing like you're so like drained from this that it's finally, this is a breakthrough energy, honestly. It's very difficult energy, but it's a breakthrough. Because that's, I always get that. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. So you're gonna stand up for yourself. So once we get to this level, we're definitely gonna stand up for ourselves. We're gonna set boundaries. We aren't gonna take any more bullshit. So that's your next step. So either this person's going to betray you or you're just going to get an epiphany. You're going to see something clearly now. You're seeing someone's true colors. Yeah, this person's probably been definitely some sort of manipulation here. That's funny because this person's usually pretty responsible. This Knight of Pentacles or King of Pentacles. Also, you probably leveled up. Oh, hold on. What's the King of Pentacles? Okay. All right. So you're switching from your feminine to your masculine energy. I just got it before I clarified it. So right now you're at the Knight stage. So you may be taking on okay. So if you're feminine, let's say, you're going to take on a masculine role and you're going to stand up for yourself, for your own stability here. So you're going from the Knight to the King. So that's you, but also you probably have somebody here who's been very manipulative, whether it's a male or a female. But that's interesting. I like that. It's like you're finally seeing your worth. I feel like this person, I don't know, you may have them blocked but I feel like somehow they still watch you, because this is, the Page of Swords is like stalker. So this person's probably pretty obsessed with you. What is this Devil on the Page of Swords? I caught you off. I don't need your love. Yeah. You definitely, whatever you do or say or set a boundary is putting you in this mode of, it's definitely going to relieve some sort of burden here. And you're going to be in your boss bitch era. Well, with the Nine of Pentacles. So that's a single successful person. They don't need anybody. They emotionally fulfill themselves. They financially take care of themselves. It's not that they don't want anybody. It's just that they're not going to settle for, bullshit. They're not going to settle for these lower energies. You're not quite there yet, though, because we still have some fear. But this is your next step, though, is to stand up for yourself in some way. And it could be through communication, but it could just be you block them. You know what I mean? Maybe you haven't done this yet. Maybe this hasn't happened yet. So, interesting. This is pretty good. Like, maybe you still had to deal with them for some reason. Because here I see there is a moving on energy in the past. And you started healing. We started getting our stability. Okay. But maybe for some reason you still had to be in communication, or like you tried to be friends or some crap like that. Sometimes when you feel like you have a certain connection, like you can only be yourself with that person, it's hard to break the bond. Definitely with this Leo energy, that's confidence. Being in our power, so that's confidence. Not, again, courage. And this looks like Joan of Arc to me, so she definitely had courage to stand up for, you know, let's just Google her real quick. Heroine. Oh, that's right. That's what she did. She fought in the army. So she's a warrior. So that's your next step. You're going to be a warrior here for yourself. I was going to say martyr. Maybe you've been playing a martyr, but now, and you've been obedient, but you're not going to do that anymore. To get some sort of freedom and independence. Interesting. I really like this. Even though it's difficult, I see it's really difficult. I do feel like you're going to be pushed to a limit here and you're going to be forced to stand up for yourself. And it's going to free you. I like this. Virgo's was really complicated. I was just going to get a little advice for you since I got to this pretty quick. You're breaking some sort of bond. You're breaking the chains to the devil. That's it. This is like a negative. The devil is like the negative bond. What does this even say? Enslaved woman. Yeah, you've been enslaved and you're breaking free. That's the word for it. Well, isn't that powerful and amazing? Wow. Oh, I wanted to clarify this distant horizon. I know it's moving on and all that. We've been anchored to something and chained to something. You know what I was just going to say? That's really funny that came out because these two, you can't see it with this deck, with this card from this deck, but this is technically, it's kind of the same card, except for this is like a negative enslavement where this is positive, okay? And that's funny. So you're breaking free of this so that you can have this. In the future. That's distant horizon. So that's in the future. So you can have a real connection and a real bond with somebody that's not like false. You're not entrapped. All right. The advice. I feel like what you're doing, you don't even need any advice because you're very doing slowly. You've been healing from something. You haven't. I do see there's still fear, but that's normal, I feel. Especially when you're going through a change and you're going in a direction where it's unknown, you've never gone before. And you feel like you got to stand up for yourself. It's probably something you may have never done before. I definitely. So you have to do something afraid. All right, advice. Wow, definitely. We have the Nine of Pentacles again. They just keep giving me the same cards. So fight for yourself. You know, even if you have to speak in a harsh way. The Knight of Swords, this is listening to your intuition. The Queen of Cups, listening to your intuition. Doing what emotionally, like follow your heart and listen to your intuition. In the Page of Wands, this is also a very fiery energy. So yes, this is a childlike energy. It's fun and exciting, but in this context, I feel like this is standing up for yourself. Like being bold. Because the Page of Wands is definitely bold. I'm not saying fight anybody. But standing up for yourself, I feel like more with your words. And like actions, more actions as far as not like getting in fights with people, but actions like setting a boundary and keeping the boundary. Interesting. All right, that's all I have for you, Aries. I will see you next time.